Greetings, everyone. Along with Stanley Cup winner from 1994, Eddie Olczyk, I'm Mike Emrick. That hallowed trophy will probably be in the building before the evening is over. Tends to be fashionably late when it could be handed out. Think of this from the perspective of the team facing elimination tonight. They know their dream of getting their name on the cup. That cup's going to be in the building, but maybe they aren't going to get it. So how do they think about this game?
Well, I think that's a little bit of a motivation, Doc, to keep the Stanley Cup behind closed doors, give themselves an opportunity under this adversity to get back in this series.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. This man's the netminder of the evening. He is the type of goalie that sees the puck very well, hoping to see and stop most of the shots he sees tonight and land the W for the home team. This man's the starter tonight as the season rolls on. So many hours with the goalie coach, and it's worked for him and for the visitors. Another terrific night of hockey here. We'll hear from Ray Ferraro shortly. Eddie Olczyk alongside me, Mike Emrick. This playoff game is underway. Score! Boy, they're on the board early, aren't they?
You get to this area of the ice, you got to get rid of that puck quickly, and he did.
Enzo, good airtime on this pass. Flat when it lands, and the shooter has a walk-in.
Nordstrom's goal has gotten his team ahead.
Boy, you could just feel the energy in this building right now after that early goal.
Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here. He knocked that one away. Puck is thrown to Silverberg. Lets it go. Oh, stick save. Good, solid defense there. Pitching it to Edler. Good, wonderful save on a terrific scoring chance. Pass attempt to Raquel. Into the attacking end. And he is reefed.
Oh, you got to love that early hit, Doc. You get to the rink, you want to set a tone for your team if you can, and an early hit is one way to do it.
Walking a thin line near the border there. Snaps one in there. Score!
He had that wrist shot ready to go in a perfect scoring area.
Goalies hate getting beaten up over the glove side. They think they're in position, and they feel that they can catch just about anything. Not this time.
Over 4 minutes gone. Burnaby's advantage in this game has just been enhanced. It's a pair of goals. Moving it to Carlson. Fires! Lightning in that glove. One-timer. Great defense. Payarvi's lugging it in his own end, headed northward. St. Louis carrying it up the wing. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. Snapped it off. That one is knifed down. To Brodziak. Goes back deep for it. Great save in close. And there's another. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. Passing one off now to Larson. He'll continue up the wing. In all alone. Those big pillows on his legs came in handy then. Burnaby's got it again. Got his stick on it. That pass along the boards. St. Louis in their own end, continuing on. Oh, and he's hammered.
Well, guys, he didn't see him coming until the last minute.
What a shot, and he got his glove on it. St. Louis in control of the puck up the wing. He's got it. Hammers his way up the wing at center. Lets it go. Not tested much. Good pad save. And he's hammered. He's alone. Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. Picks it up back there. Big hit. Possession gone. Blocked away. Takes it right back. Didn't get through. One-timer. Lightning-like save off the one-timer. Dumped in. Possession established on the pickup by Edler. Chip to Klingberg. Into the end of attack. That hits somebody. Good body contact. Enormous collision. Enormous hit. Great save. A whistle and a rest.
McDonald's injury is a result of this huge hit.
Big face-off win. He takes that point pass. Lasered off his head.
Now you got to wonder with that save in the masses if it's going to affect him down the road.
Wonderful block. Snapping a pass to Chipchura. Onside. Flings it. Got it all.
Oh, if you're a shooter, you don't want to see the goaltender flash his glove like that.
Burnaby's pretty lucky to have a one-shot scorer like this in their lineup night after night. Despite the fact that he generates a lot of defensive attention, he finds a way to be productive.
Quick work on the faceoff. Wonderful wrist shot. Inside the final minute of play. Good solid defensive play there. Swung at and chipped away. It's an onside play. Directed on. The first 20 minutes are over, and so all of us get a break here before the start of the second period. The Aces have a 2-0 advantage.
Fans, take a look to the sky. The whole team's Zeppelin is loaded with prizes, and in your way, all intermission long.
Silverberg's marker made this a 2-goal lead for his team. Intermission is next. One period played, a second period is about to begin. What do you think of what we've seen so far?
Blue Nation's lucky to still be in this game after the first period. They had turnover after turnover. I'm sure the coaches addressed that problem in the intermission.
Oh, what a great block. Oh, how can they miss that pass? Propelled to Chipchura. Shutout positioning by Brown. The Aces with possession in the defensive zone. Jabbed away by Edler. Wow, look at him. He's got a long way to go. Does he have enough gas? Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Burnaby's got 2 minutes on their penalty total, and this one's for slashing.
Oh, that's a blatant slash, Doc. Anytime that you slide your bottom hand up your stick and swing your stick, you're going to the box.
Blue Nation's initial attempt on the power play.
Aces penalty to number 3.
Tie-up and help from the winger. Nice job, straight stand-up poke check.
51 seconds.
Takes a shot. And the puck is seized by Carlson. He gains the zone. Blue Nation's carrying it on through the area between the blue lines. He's all alone. Let's go, Arister. Carlson's wonderful block. The Aces wheel it up the wing. Gotten quickly back. One into another.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
2-on-1. Oh, here's a wrister. Glides across. Shoots one. Great glove grab. Let's go a wrister. The Aces start to rush up ice. Knocked off the puck. And the pickup. St. Louis continues on at center ice. Gotta clear it here. Pushing it on up the wing. Gets in, looks over his options here. Scooped up. Burnaby's in their own end and in possession. Clock bleeding down on the power play. Oh, and he is drilled.
That is one solid thump, Doc. He went right over top of him. The building erupted.
Blue Nations looking to headman up the wing. Puck skipped loose. He's knocked to a knee. Burnaby's back to full strength. Big chance here. That shot came from just 6 inches.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Oh, broke it up. Now it's directed to Brodziak. Knocked right off the stick. Burnaby's continuing to probe up the wing. Oh, did he ever get mashed? Nice work by Larson. From the outside. A good stick there, so no complete pass. He drives toward the slot. Hayes is looking toward center from his own end. It's dumped in. Burnaby's on the move in the defensive zone. A good stick there, so no complete pass. Gains the zone. Lets it go. Waffle boarded. With a strong wrist shot. Moving it on up the wing. And it's a good pickup. Stick handled through the neutral zone, center ice. Shooting! Oh, and a great opportunity denied by that pad. Gets that one on a cross. Snaps off a wrist shot. Great stick save. Denied by the defense. Puck loose. Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him. The goalie gets to the bench. Still, there's time on this delayed call. Heads on to the corner. Cranks one. Blocked away. Whistle blown. Play stopped. The referee will hand out a penalty. Burnaby's minor penalty is for slashing.
He's making like Paul Bunyan out there. That's a 2-minute slash.
Let's check in at ice level with Ray.
St. Louis is going to have to scramble their lines up a little bit. They're down 1 man for the rest of the night.
Good face-off win. Burnaby's getting an attack ready in their own end.
34 seconds.
Shoots it on. Right out of the textbook. Trying to go to Chipchura. He is shut right off.
Well, he thought he was going to escape there. He got knocked on his backside pretty solidly.
Using the point. What a move on that one with the stick. Pitching this one to Carlson. From the right side to the middle, right on his tape. Shoots one. Save. Blue Nations back in its own end, trying to work forward. A chance to clear. Loose puck due to the play by Chipchura. They score! It's only a 1-goal game now.
Brown's stick was in a ready position and he one time to pass the goalie.
Markstrom's going to be unhappy with his players in front of him. They make a huge error that leaves the scoring zone wide open.
St. Louis is trailing now only by a single goal. Perhaps they can get it even up before we go to the locker rooms at the end of the second. A face-off win. Let's see what develops.
By number 25, JT.
Lets it go. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
The goal, 14 minutes, 20 seconds.
A little over 5 minutes to go in the second. The lead has just been cut in half. Let's see if momentum changes now. Directing that one to Silverberg. Nice tip of the pass. Puck loose, now picked up. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Looking to Payarvi.
I'm generally a guy that's entertained by lots of goals, and low-scoring games kind of bore me, but this has been pretty good. There's been chances, the goaltenders have been good, and it's been very physical.
And he steps across the line. Around to the corner. In the slot, he's taken a perfect centering pass. Burnaby's in control as they travel up the wing. Snaps a shot.
Last minute of play.
Stands him up. Carries it toward the woodwork. Two guys together with force. Big force.
These plays happen a lot in the middle of the ice because there's a lot of traffic there.
Puck is thrown to Kruger. That's 2 periods in the books. 1 more to go, but a rest comes first.
When the home team wins, you win $10 off at Rob's. When the home team wins, bring your tickets to any Rob's Sporting Goods for a coupon good for $10
The Aces have the lead, and with goaltending like this, they might just keep it. But we'll have to see after we go to break. "40 minutes have been played. They are getting ready for the third period here. So take us back through the game. What do you think, Eddie?
St. Louis needs a good start here in the third period. They're down, but plenty of time to get back in this game. An area of concern is the way they've played in their own zone. They clean that up, get a bounce offensively, they're back in it.
To Petrovic. Nicely into the zone. Got it at the point. Broke it up well with the poke check. He throws it there. Got a piece of it with the glove. Pitching it to Klingberg. Shoots. Great save at the edge of the crease.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Poke checked away. Hayes is moving ahead, trying to get to center ice. What a hit. Has it in his own end. Pass attempt to Carlson. Gets in. What'll he do? Shoots one. Score! Carlson!
It's not necessarily how hard you shoot the puck, but it's the release. What a beautiful forehand shot.
Eddie, the goalie can only do so much. He's got too much time to make this wonderful deke, and the shot goes up over top of him.
Burnaby scored again and now leads by a pair. And that's pressure because we're in period 3. They win the draw and will now set up an attack.
William Carlson, assisted.
He scores! Carlson!
Especially in the offensive zone. If you want to isolate a defender, you got to get people moving over to the puck carrier to give him more options. That's exactly what happened on this play.
Edzo, lots of times we shake our head as the goaltender gives one up. Not here. He did everything he could.
Over 5 minutes off the clock. The Aces have built on their earlier 2-goal lead. Their advantage is now 3. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. The Aces in their own end in possession as they travel. Good use of the stick. Broke that pass up. Lets it go. Right above the goalie's shoulder off the crossbar. Fires. That shot hit a man. St. Louis is headed to center. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. Gets in. What'll he do? Able to attack now. Oh, that's another solid hit. He's going to be thinking twice about the end of this game. Looks ahead to start something. St. Louis moves with it up the wing. Lets it go. Wonderful save. Moving it to Yarncroft. That's a good solid poke check. He's got that centering pass. Nicely received at the point. Pulls his way along. Looks for room. Point-to-point pass. Nicely into the zone. He scores. That's 3 in a row.
You get to this high-scoring area, a wrist shot is a great choice.
Enzo, this has got to be a great shot because from my angle, there doesn't look like a lot of net. Even with the goaltender down, he seems to have most of it covered.
Neutralized face-off win. St. Louis in control as they travel up the wing. And he is reefed.
He wanted to make sure that his team was noticed here, Doc. He delivered that hit with intent. He went right through him.
And he steps across the line. Brings a shot with no time whatsoever. He turned it aside.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Guys, bone-jarring hit here. He was hurt immediately. St. Louis is down a man. The trainer's already in the locker room. The players there getting evaluated.
Just under 7 minutes still showing on the clock this period. You can see momentum in this game. It has shifted, and it is expanding even more. The advantage is 4 goals. Wonderful save.
You know what, Doc? I'd like to see these teams play this way while they're playing instead of after the whistles.
We had a sense this was going to happen. So here they go. And the fight is over with one last bombastic punch.
Thought it was going to be over a little bit earlier than that, Doc.
As this fight was going on, the official skated over to both benches and said that'll be the end of that.
Solid, clean win. St. Louis looking to wheel it up the wing. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Passing one off now to Silverberg. Snaps a wrister. He missed the net.
Oh, you miss an opportunity like that. You better not be in a hurry to get back to that bench.
Oh, and he's hammered. Snapping a pass to Silverberg. A great wrist shot. What a terrific save. And he's hammered.
That's what we love about this game.
Perfect tip by the stick. Brings a shot. He scores. On the road back, perhaps.
Goalie made the initial stop, but those quick hands speed him on the rebound.
Markstrom's rebound control hasn't been great over the last little while. This is another one. It's just sitting there, ready to be pounced upon.
A little under 3 minutes to be played in the third. A 4-goal lead recently became a 3. I wonder if complacency set in here. Mashed in. Enormous collision.
He's been all over the place and now trying to spark his team with a solid hit as they try to level out this game.
A shot. That shot came from nowhere. Well, we are late in this contest, but when you see them, you call them, and that's what they've done here. The Aces are given a hooking minor.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play. Clean win on the draw. The Aces have it up the wing. Gains the zone. A backhand shot. Score! What an impressive goal, shorthanded.
I love watching guys score on the backhand.
Kruger's displayed some sweet hands. That's a soft dish right on the tape.
We near the final minute of play in the third period. Turning point was the anthem in this one. A shot sticked away. Kicked out of the scrum. Blue line control. No way he's getting by there. Muscled down to one knee. Blue Nations controlling the play at center ice. To the point it comes. As that point pass as well. Fires, hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Tries in front. Stick shattered. More trouble here. Breakaway. Score! A shorthanded goal yet again.
He's got a nose for the net, and especially scoring goals off the rebound.
He's not going to be happy with this, Edzo. He left the rebound out in the scoring zone. The shooter gets to it again and beats him low glove side.
And they take that neutral zone face-off. Now it's directed to Carlson. Intercepted pass. Didn't get through. Fires. Point blank save.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Never satisfied. Never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He better be thinking about getting number 3.
Just a backhand. And the game is over. The series is over. These are the champions. It always amazes me at this time of year how they can change from disdain to calm congratulations. Tradition. Time now for the presentation of the trophy. And by tradition, the captain is the first to hold it high. You play that hard and that long. You get your names on a trophy rings on your fingers, and one last photograph. Evidence